PUPS production presents Sexually transmitted disease caused by bacteria and viruses are those that are prevalent nowadays. It has been a drastic change that people continuously encounter. One of those is one of the deadliest virus, HIV or human immunodeficiency virus. These were approximately 36.7 million people worldwide living with HIV/AIDS at the end of 2016. Of these, 2.1 million people were children below 15 years old.
Today, we're going to discuss about a significant virus that invades our population nowadays, the so-called human immunodeficiency virus. 1 million people died from AIDS-related illnesses in 2016, which is caused by HIV, bringing the total number of people who have died from AIDS-related illnesses since the start of the epidemic to 35 million. AIDS was merely caused by HIV, which also caused illnesses to the greater population.
Sir, how was HIV discovered? Did it emerge suddenly into massive number of people?
The origin of the human immunodeficiency virus has been a subject of scientific research and debate since the virus was identified in the 1980s. There is now a wealth of evidence on how, when and where HIV first began to cause illness in humans. In 1999, researchers found a strain of SIV in a chimpanzee that was almost identical to HIV in humans.
A study shows that most commonly accepted theory is that of the hunter. In this scenario, the strain was transferred to humans as a result of chimps being killed and eaten or their blood getting into cuts or wounds on people in the course of hunting. Was it able to describe the significance of the passage of virus from chimpanzee to human?
Exactly. The same way humans were able to catch the virus in the present. You can get or transmit HIV only through specific activities. Most commonly, people get or transmit HIV through sexual behaviors and needle or syringe use. Only certain body fluids like blood, semen, preseminal fluid, rectal fluids, vaginal fluids, and breast milk from a person who has HIV can transmit it. These fluids must come in contact with the mucous membrane or damaged tissue or be directly injected into the bloodstream for transmission to occur. Mucous membranes are found inside the rectum, vagina, penis, and mouth.
Is it true that being bitten by a person with HIV will also easily transmit the said virus, and that each of the very small number of documented cases has involved severe trauma with extensive tissue damage and the presence of blood?
Indeed, if the bite is severe and causes too much damage or there is the involvement of blood, then the virus would be easily transmitted.
According to research, person infected with HIV show signs and symptoms like it appears after an incubation period of 6 days to 6 weeks and usually consists of fever, headache, sore throat, muscle aches, enlarged lymph nodes, and a generalized rash. Some subjects develop central nervous system symptoms ranging from moodiness and confusion to seizures and paralysis. These symptoms constitute the acute retroviral syndrome or ARS, and they typically subside within 6 weeks. Many HIV infections are asymptomatic, however, all the symptoms are mild and attributed to the flu.
Sir, is there any way to relieve the person from HIV?
Yes, there is, although there's no direct cure. HIV treatment involves taking medicines that slow the progression of the virus in your body. HIV is a type of virus called a retrovirus, and the drugs used to treat it are called antiretrovirals or ARV. These drugs are always given in combination with other ARVs. This combination therapy is called antiretroviral therapy or ART. Many ART drugs have been used since the middle 1990s and are the reason why the annual number of deaths related to AIDS has dropped over the past 2 decades.